I'd like to talk a little bit about Colin Lindors. He was concurrently the head coach of the men's and women's teams at Cal State University Hayward for most of the 80s. After finishing my student-athlete career in '82, Colin asked me to be the assistant coach for the men's team. Shortly thereafter, he asked me also to become his assistant with the women's team. There were only the two of us coaching two teams, which is unheard of these days. Most coaching staffs these days in soccer, there's four and five on a staff. Colin was a special coach. He had a tremendous knowledge of the game. He had an amazing delivery. He could be brutally honest. However, he also had a sense of humor and made people laugh. The 1988 championships were the first ever Division II NCAA championships in women's soccer. It took several years for the NCAA to go from an open division, and then they added Division III championship and then a Division II championship. That year, we finished 8-0 in the NCAC. Overall, we had 20 wins and 2 losses. That's the most wins in a year in program history. At the Division II level, we beat Powers, Dominguez Hills, Northern Colorado, Sonoma State, just to name a few. And we had wins over Irvine, Davis, USF, Cal Berkeley, and Stanford. The '88 team scored 50 goals overall, 16 against, with 12 shutouts. Goalkeeper Lisa Austin had a 0.54 goals against average. Kim Johnson and Heather Montgomery were our leading scorers. Our back line was solid. In fact, we were solid everywhere on the field. We had a lot of exciting players. We had 6 all-conference players, 2 West Region players, and an All-American that season. In the NCAA playoffs, in the early rounds, we defeated Chico and San Francisco State. Now we're in the final at Barry, against Barry in Miami. Barry University was another school that had women's soccer scholarships. In the final, Denise Bertucci scored in the 22nd minute. Denise was on fire during the finals. We had chances to score, and so did they. Our team bent, but we did not break. And when needed, Lisa Austin came up big again. The game finished 1-0. This was Cal State Hayward's 6th national championship overall. The achievements of this team were truly phenomenal. A movie should be made. Cal Berkeley, who we defeated earlier in the year, went to the NCAA Division I women's finals that year. Lastly, it's important for you to know that all but one player on our roster graduated from Bay Area high schools. This year is the 30th year anniversary of the '88 team winning the national championship. I'm proud to be part of this tremendous group of ladies and team. The induction of the '88 women's soccer team is well deserved. How about a big hand for them?